not everyone is going to vibe with you, and that's just how it is. You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, The Natural Feminine. My name is Kanaya if you're new here, and if not, welcome back, bestie. Welcome back. Today's um, topic, we're going to be talking about 27 things that I have learned in 27 years. And these are all from my personal experiences. And based upon that, I did research as well to see, you know, what I could get to back that up in how I feel and in different ways that I would have addressed certain situations. I have 27 things for those of you who are about to turn 27 or just here for the video, just here to learn something, how to deal with people in life, how to face certain situations and deal with them in a respective way, in a respective manner. So right here I have 27 things that I have learned in 27 years for you guys. But yes, let's get into the video. If you guys do enjoy those types of videos from me, I do self-care videos, um, girl talk videos on how to level up your mindset, your faith, how to grow as a person, how to improve in your personal um, life journey. If you do like those videos from me, go ahead and like and subscribe and hit that bell notification so you'll be notified every time I do upload a new video. But yeah, let's get into the 27 things that I have learned in 27 years. So the first thing that I have learned in 27 years is to do not be afraid of being assertive or aggressive. Now, assertive means showing confident or a forceful personality, and not forceful in a bad way that you would force somebody to do something. But there are times and people when we face people that we have to be assertive with them. We have to have that not forceful nature, but that ground with them. We have to stand our ground with those people or those situations and be like, hey, it is what it is. That's what I said, and that's what it is. You understand? A lot of the times it happens with our friends because we are afraid to be aggressive or assertive with them. We're afraid to make your friends know, like, no, I'm not doing this today. I don't want to do this today. And you don't be afraid, let them know who's in charge. Set your foot down and be like, you know, this is how I feel, this is what I want, this is what I'm doing, and it is what it is. The second thing I've learned in 27 years would be treat yourself like a plant, okay? Water and sunshine. You need to take care of yourself. You need to have a self-care routine. You need to incorporate that into your daily life. It's like a plant needs water and sunshine to blossom. So do you. If you do not make the time, if you do not invest in yourself and take the time out to take care of your mental health and take care of your physical self, you're just gonna perish. That's what happens if you don't give a plant water, if it doesn't get sunshine, if it doesn't get the things that it needs to survive, to grow and to blossom. It won't. And that's just how our body operates. We need to take the time to have a self-care routine. Look at how your week is going, and see what little spare time that you have, and in that little time you take the time for yourself. The third thing I've learned in 27 years would be you are so much stronger than you think. Okay, and that took me a very long while to understand and to even believe. I am stronger than I think. You are stronger than you think. Okay, the human body can perform wonders if we just put our minds to it. We have to learn to take risks and not be afraid of being uncomfortable in our own skin. That is why so many people are suffering with depression and all of those things, because it's like, why do you keep doubting yourself? And I was once in that same boat. Like, I used to doubt myself a lot, a lot. I would always tell myself, oh, I can't do this and I can't do that because I can't, because. But now that I've learned a whole lot of things over the years, I realize that, yeah, I am stronger than I think. I have gone through a lot of difficult situations in life, and I have learned a lot of things through that. And now that I'm looking back, it's like, yeah, pat on the back, you know. The fourth thing that I've learned in 27 years would be to talk to your friends, okay? We all expect too much, and we look short on each other's expectations. We need to focus on what we can control and show up for people the way that we want them to show up for ourselves. You have to treat people in the way that you yourself want to be treated. You cannot be, when you're upset, you want to shut everybody out, and then when other people are upset, they can't do that to you. It doesn't work that way, okay? You have to treat people the way you want them to treat you. That's how it goes. You do good, you get good. You do bad, you get bad. Karma is real. The fifth thing I've learned in 27 years would be to embrace your guilty pleasures. Watch your favorite show, read your favorite book, do what makes you happy. Don't let what other people think or say consume your mind, consume your thoughts, because eventually when you let what they're saying, all the negative energy into you, you then portray it, start to believe it, and then you're doing exactly what they were putting into you. If you want to go for a swim, go for a swim. If you want to go on that scary ride that you wanted to go to at the festival, go on it. If you want to stay home and sleep, stay home and sleep. Who cares? Who cares? The sixth thing that I've learned in 27 years would be to validate your feelings, but don't let it be the compass of your life. Okay? Because sometimes our feelings can get the best of us, and but it is important to validate your feelings. If something was done to you, you have to stand by that and know. We have to have boundaries. We have to have standards. We have to have morals and values. You have to know when to cut the rope. If you're in a situation, something got you upset, somebody got you upset, you have to validate your feelings. I had a friend that when I made her know, okay, you did such and such a thing to me, and that's how I feel about it, she would be like, it didn't matter to her. But I stood by it. And if I'm upset about something that you did and I'm letting you know that that was disrespectful to me, that did not sit well with me, I don't like it, and I will not have it, I will not have that happen again. You need to understand that, okay? You need to understand that. And then you just go ahead. If they don't want to work with you or understand that, then that's not a friend. Okay, that's not a friend. You need to cut that person loose and carry on. The seventh thing that I have learned in 27 years would be happiness isn't something that happens to you, it is something you create or you decide. Nobody is waiting to hand you happiness. You cannot go to a store and buy happiness. Money cannot buy you happiness. It can get you the things that you want, you think that can make you happy. It can make life a little easier, a little better, but it can't buy you happiness. So many celebrities, rich people have lots of money and they still aren't happy with themselves. They still aren't happy with their lives. They're still missing something. You have to look upon your days, see what makes you happy, find out what it is that you like to do, you like enjoying, and do that. Okay? Do that. Do what makes you happy. Do what you like. Do you. Do you, honey. Do you. Okay? Do you. I'm doing me. Okay? You have to create your own happiness. The eighth thing I've learned in 27 years would be everyone is just as insecure. everybody is just as insecure. If you think you're the only one who's insecure about your belly being big, or your hair's not long enough, or you're not pretty enough, you're not tall enough, you're not slim enough, everybody has something that they are insecure about, if not many things, but you're not the only person being insecure, and you just need to get that through your head. You need to get that through your head. It took me a minute to understand this or to even learn it, but everybody is just as insecure. The ninth thing I've learned in 27 years would be no one knows what they're doing. And that's a fact. Nobody knows what they're doing. This is your first time on earth. You've never lived this life before. If you do not create a plan as to what it is you want to do in the future, how are you supposed to know how to navigate life, how to go through it? Nobody has a cheat sheet or a map or some book or recipe on how to get through life. You just have to go through it. Take the good when it comes, take the bad when it comes, work through it, learn through it, grow through it. The 10th thing I've learned would be to love your body the way it works and not how it looks. Okay, if you are someone who stores fat in your belly quicker than anywhere else, you need to love that and embrace that. It is what it is. You cannot hate yourself for that. That is how God created you. People store fat in different places. You're not the only one storing fat on your body. Everybody stores fat, but everybody stores fat differently. Some people in their belly, some in their thighs, some in their arms, some in their back, but you need to embrace it. And when you do learn to embrace it, then can you work on finding a way to better it. The 11th thing I've learned in 27 years would be you are not a bad person because you have changed. You're supposed to change. Praise the Lord, I have changed. Continue to seek change, okay? Continue to seek change. Change is not a bad thing. It may take a little time for you to adapt to certain things here and there, but change is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all, okay? And when you change for the better. You do not change for the worse. That is what you need to focus on, okay? The 12th thing I've learned in 27 years, you need to invest in yourself with time, with you time, okay, and good energy and hobbies as well. You need to invest in yourself with you time. You need to create a self-care routine like I told you earlier on. You need to come up with a self-care routine, whether it is you may not have the time to do a full like spa day at your home, but if it's a facial you can do at the time you do a facial. If it's a mani pedi, you can get done at the time you do that. If it's just a time for you to meditate or read positive affirmations, you go ahead and do that. You need to create you time. You need to create in yourself. You are a priority. You cannot prioritize other people and leave yourself behind. That is just unhealthy. You need to surround yourself with positive energy, people that are looking to support you, people that praise you for the small things that you do and even the big things that you do genuinely. And you need to also create good and healthy choices. Okay, good and healthy choices. Take the time to sit and think about what, why, how, when. Okay? Take the time to create healthy choices that can better yourself, that can help you out in your daily life. The 13th thing that I've learned in 27 years would be to breathe. Wosa. Okay? Wosa. You need to breathe, and that's just it. Whether it's 5, 10, 15, you need to sit your butt down and just breathe and let everything out. Relax, let go of the tension, let go of the stress, and just breathe. The 14th thing I've learned in 27 years would be to stand up for yourself. You're allowed to, okay? Don't let anybody think or tell you that you're not allowed to stand up for yourself. You have to, okay? There are all sorts of people coming after you. There's negative people, envious people. They will always have haters. There will always be people that just do not sit well. You will not be everybody's cup of tea. But if something goes against your boundaries, your morals, your values as a person, if something doesn't sit well with you, you need to stand up for yourself and speak up. Yeah, nobody's gonna do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. The 15th thing I've learned in 27 years would be kindness is a never ending currency. And let's just leave it at that. Okay, kindness is a never ending currency. The 16th thing I've learned in 27 years would be get comfortable with being uncomfortable when it's hard, when it hurts, and when it's awkward is when you learn and grow the most. That is true, okay? We learn from the good and the bad. And if we stay comfortable in a situation, if we stay comfortable with whatever that is going on around us, if we stay comfortable within ourselves, we are not progressing, we are not growing. Life gives struggles for a reason. And I do not call them struggles, I call them learning curves because that's what it is. You're just going through something. Maybe you had to learn something, maybe you had to be taught a lesson, maybe it was a blessing in disguise. But you have to take risks, you have to put yourself out there in order for you to see growth. As a person, you have to get uncomfortable with being uncomfortable. Okay, you cannot keep doing the same thing all the time. That becomes a pattern. A pattern becomes a habit becomes a lifestyle. And we have to challenge ourselves and see our own potential and what it is that we can do. That is how you grow. The 17th thing I've learned in 27 years would be it's what you do, not what you say you'll do. Your words matter, and only if you keep it. Okay, only if you keep it. Don't say you're doing something for somebody and you're not gonna do it. That person will just lose trust in you, and you do not want people to lose trust in you. If you say you're doing something, do it, even for yourself, because that could pertain to people and yourself. All right, you could be losing trust in your own self too. That's doubt. If you say, okay, today I'm gonna sit down and film a video, sit down and film a video, because that's just procrastinating if you don't do it. If you keep saying you're gonna do it and you don't do it, that's procrastinating. You're leaving it for later. Eventually you're never gonna do it, you're never gonna learn anything, you're never gonna see the results of it. You're just creating more doubt within yourself. And also, if you did it to somebody, they're just never gonna trust you again. It's how it is. That's just how it works. Okay, you wouldn't want somebody doing that to you, having your hopes up high, and then they fail you. How would you feel? The 18th thing I've learned in 27 years would be everything happens for a reason. It's either a blessing or a lesson. Cannot go another way. It's either a blessing or a lesson. Okay, and like I just said, we get struggles for a reason. We get struggles for a reason. It's either a lesson or a blessing. Okay, and let that be heard. It's either a blessing or a lesson. Do not sit and sulk and drown yourself in tears. Oh, this happened, and why did I do this, and why didn't this happen, and why, and why, and why, and why. Everything happens for a reason. You need to sit down and see and analyze so you can find out the reason, so you can better the situation. Don't sitting around and why. Who's gonna give you answers? Nobody. You need to Analyze for yourself and understand what's happening, understand what is going on in order for you to see what happened, why that certain thing happened. And I used to be like that because I always was like, I always used to be like, oh, this isn't working out, and this isn't, and that, and that, and that, and then all I started to do was this, all. That wasn't doing anything for me. That wasn't even helping me. But then, as I sat down and I took the time out to understand the situation, understand what was happening to me, eventually it will reveal itself because the answer is always there. We just take time to see it, and like God says, it's always, you just have to ask for it to be revealed. The 19th thing I've learned in 27 years would be my tuition is always right. If it feels wrong, it is wrong. Period. Okay? My tuition is always right. Do not let anybody change that about you. If your mind tells you don't do something, don't do it. If your mind tells you don't go somewhere, don't go. I used to have a friend and she always used to be like, oh, let's go there. So I'm not always in the mood to go, but I will go. And then my mind would tell me certain times, oh, don't go. But then I still went again that, and then something always happened. Something always went wrong. Either we didn't have a way to go back home, or we didn't have enough money, or something just all. And I'm like, girl, your mind told you to stay home, so what? Why? Okay, why? The 20th thing I've learned in 27 years would be what is meant for you will never pass you by. All you have to do is to be you to receive it. Okay? What is meant for you will never pass you by. We cannot be sitting around and being envious and jealous of people and their successes and wanting the things that they want. You need to find out what it is you want for yourself and believe that you have received it. That is a topic of manifestation, okay? If you guys do want a video on how to manifest things in your life, your work, relationship, whatever it is, let me know in the comments down below if I should do a video on manifesting. But what is meant for you, it won't pass you by. Okay, it might take some time. Everybody is not on the same path. Everybody don't receive things in the same time. We don't all put in the same effort to what it is that we want. But hey, if you believe that that house is going to be your dream house, it is going to be your dream house. I believe it's going to be your dream house. But don't look and be at somebody else and be like, I want what they have. I want that house they have. I want that car they have. I want that dress they have. No. What is meant for you will always be there. You just have to be patient and continue working towards your goal. You'll get it. You will get it. Believe that, okay? You will get it. 21st thing I've learned in 27 years would be life goes pretty quickly, so make the best of it. Make it count. Don't let time pass you by and you're waiting for something good to happen. No, do it now. Do it today. Life is it's short. It's really 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 short. Make the best. Live life. Live, laugh, love, grow. Okay, YOLO. One life to live. But make healthy decisions with that as well. The 22nd thing I've learned in 27 years would be not everyone is going to vibe with you, and that's just how it is. You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. So, let that sink in. Okay, let that run through your mind and then just meditate on it for a little bit. You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. There will always be haters and there will always be people that support you. Life, the sooner we can understand that, the quicker everybody's lives can move on. Don't sit and continue to give the haters something to talk about. I mean, yes, give them something to talk about, but like in a good way, in a good way. You do good, they will always have some people that think, yes, that good you did was good. Oh no, that was bad. You put on something, some people like it, some people don't. Whatever you do, there will always be people that just don't like you on, and of course there will always be people that support you. I support you, okay? Grow, grow my girl, grow. 25th thing I've learned in 27 years would be to say no. For most of my life, I was a yes girl. Yes, I'll come. Yes, I'll go. Yes, I'll do this. Yes, I'll do the thing that I really don't want to, but I will still do it anyway. Okay? And now, I love saying no more than me. I love saying no. No means no. No, no. No is a full sentence. 24th thing I've learned in 27 years would be to drink all the water. There's a secret to everything. Drink all the water. Don't be like, oh, this is too much water, I can't drink it. Drink all the water. It's good for you. Nobody taught you that water was bad for you, and I'm pretty sure you're not gonna hear anybody telling you that water is bad for you. So drink it. Drink all. The 25th thing I've learned in 27 years would be shampoo only goes on your scalp. And I can't believe it took me 27 years to learn this, to figure this out. But yeah, it only goes on the scalp, hon. The 26th thing I've learned in 27 years would be gratitude is everything. Okay? Gratitude is everything. We need to be grateful for each other. We need to be grateful. We need to be grateful for the little things in our life. We need to be grateful for the big things in our life. You need to be grateful for the good and the bad. If you do not have gratitude in your life, start today. Okay? You need to be grateful for everything because that is how you receive things. If you show gratitude to what you have received, to what you are going through, to what is happening, things will take a whole turn for you. And in a good way, you have to teach yourself to be grateful. You cannot sit and be grateful for only the big successes in your life. You have to be grateful for the small ones as well because without those baby steps, how would you make it to that big thing? You understand? So you need to be grateful in every aspect of your life. Grateful for everything, period. The 27th thing I have learned in 27 years. That one is a big one. That one is a huge one. Well, that one actually took me 27 years. It actually took me 27 years. But you need to fall in love with yourself. Again, you need to make yourself a priority. You need to be your number one. Nobody will be your number one. You need to be your number one. There are parts of myself that I used to hate, and now I have grown to love them. And who loves them more than me? Okay. There are situations that I thought I should not be proud of, but I am proud of it because I made progress in certain areas I do, and I am proud of it. No one else has to spend as much time with you as you. So you might as well start to learn her, learn him, and grow from there. No one else has to deal with me as much as me. Since I have to face me all the time, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But I have fallen in love with myself and I do things that help to better myself as a person. I do things that will help me to grow and become a better individual. Why not take care of myself? Why not hold myself? Why not love myself? You understand? The same thing goes for you. Why not take care of yourself? Why not hold yourself? And why not love yourself? You only have one body. We only have one chance on this earth. The life is very short. Very, very, very short. But you have to fall in love with yourself. Create a self-care routine that you take time out to take care of your physical body, and not only your physical but your mental health as well. You take the time out to meditate, to read those positive affirmations, whether you read them or you write them out. You take the time out to create goals for yourself and set boundaries for yourself. You work out, you you do things that just gonna make you feel and look better. It is time to start falling in love with yourself. Now, these are the 27 things that I have learned in 27 years, and these are my experiences with each one of them. I would like for you to go through them and see which ones you can work on, see which ones that you would like to challenge yourself on, and then come back to this video and comment down below. Let me know how things went for you, whether you chose to say no to somebody or people, that you started being grateful for everything, whether it is that you fell in love with yourself. Let me know how it's going for you and what are the things that you have learned in 27 years, if you're going to be 27 years, or if you're just going through life, you're watching this video as a little, directory through life. Let me know if you tried out any of those things, if you stuck to any one of them. Comment down below and let me know how it went for you and how are you doing right now. Okay, if you do like those videos from me, I'm thinking about creating more self-care, hygiene videos, girl talk videos. Let me know in the comments down below what it is you guys want to see from me, and I'll try my best. To create that for you. But yes, that's it for today's video. If you did like the video, if you found anything that I said here helpful to you, if any of those things resonated with you and sat with you and you felt like I was speaking to you, do give this video a like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. But